I'm going to go over how to create auto text within Cerner PowerChart. You're going to toggle to anywhere that you would document in the system. So for example, under subjective HPI, this little icon right here, and you'll see it on any area where you can type out notes, you'll see this little icon right here, and this is the manage auto text icon. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that. And from here, I can search through public phrases. And I can duplicate these public phrases to create my own phrases, or I can just go ahead and hit this plus right here and I can create my own auto text phrase. So for example, I'm going to go to the review of systems, one that comes with the system, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to duplicate that and make one of my own review of systems. And from here, you can remove different systems. You can change any of these fields within this auto text. I can rename it to, maybe a CTROS short. OS short. And I can save that, and that's now an auto text that I created for myself. So when I'm in documenting, if I type period CTROS, one of the particular option that I just created is going to show up. So for example, .CTROS, that's going to show up. So I'm going to go back to my manage auto text. If I want to add a drop down, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click this little drop down icon, and I can create listings of items. So for example, no positive or, and maybe I want it to default to no. So I'm going to put no here, and I'm going to create. That's how you create those drop downs, and then you'll have an option to choose from if you hit that drop down. Or you have the option to add these little templates tokens, and what those are like different elements of the chart. So for example, you can pull in patient allergies, age, gender. There's all sorts of different things that you could pull in using these smart templates and data tokens. So for example, if I want to pull in allergies to my particular dot phrase, I could go ahead and find allergies, double click, and when I launch this dot phrase, it's going to pull in those patient allergies. You can name these whatever you want. You just need to start it with a symbol so that the system recognizes that it is an auto text, whether that's a period, a dollar sign, semicolon. As long as you start it with some sort of a symbol, it's going to recognize that it's a dot phrase. So for example, the pediatric well child auto text, those all start with a semicolon ped, and you'll see all those different dot phrases or auto texts that are built in the system. If you want to copy someone else's auto text, if you come over here to this top menu bar and you click this little down button, there is an auto text sharing utility. So if I go to this auto text sharing utility and I search for a particular user, let's see. I can find all the auto texts that they've done. I can select whichever one I want, and I can go ahead and I can just copy that over to myself, and I can rename it and make the description my own. So I can make the abbreviation in my description the same. So you do have the ability to copy other people's auto text if that's what you want to do. So like I said, copy, and then maybe I want to name it .ctgi template. And if I copy that over to myself, it'll now be available in my auto text library.